This is Mike Lingle from Rocket Pro Forma, and today I'm going to talk about my top 3 customer validation strategies. This is my own business that I'm launching, so I just want to let you behind the scenes and see some of the strategies that I'm using. So here we go, my top 3 customer validation strategies. And stick around till the end of the video, I'll give you one bonus strategy as well. But the first one is spend as much time on marketing as on product. And I see this with a lot of entrepreneurs. They spend way more time on product because they're comfortable there, right? They can put on the headphones, they can work, but they're not really getting to know the customer. So the first strategy is just spend as much time on the customers as I do on the product. And magically, my product will get better because I understand the customers. I'm starting to understand the customers better and better. I'm using their language. I'm understanding their experience. That flows into the product, and the product gets better than it ever would if I were only focusing on product without really understanding the customer. 2 is provide amazing customer support. So again, this is about sticking close to the customer, going way beyond what I should do, and making every customer feel supported, solving every problem. This is not scalable, unfortunately. I would love if it was. But it's really good at the beginning because the customers walk away with a feeling of being really well taken care of. And again, this makes the product better. The more I understand what the customers are having trouble with, the more I help them through the problem, the more I can adjust the product so that it answers their questions and solves their problems before they run into trouble. So again, this is it's in a weird way, it's a customer strategy, but it's also a product strategy. And then 3 is getting paid for customer validation. So what I see a lot of entrepreneurs do is they work for free and they find what they call customers, but those customers aren't paying. So they never validate the price, and those customers may not turn into paid customers. So then who are you solving problems for? You're solving problems for people who may not pay you. So what I like to do instead is make sure that I have paying customers and that I'm solving problems for those people. So that pays off because now I have a group of people who actually pay. Plus, I've proven that people will pay. So getting paid for customer validation is huge. And here are a couple bonus things. One is this is my actual pricing on the website. And you'll see I have a high-end price for people who want custom financial models. But that's really just serving as an anchor, and that is driving people down towards one of the other 2 choices. There's a $39 self-serve. Again, I'm going to raise the price eventually, but with the pandemic and with my launch, I wanted to keep the price low and affordable just to test and get customers. So there's a self-serve, and then there is a coaching session with me. And the coaching session is my favorite. That's what I'm actually trying to drive people towards. So for not much more money than the self-serve, they get a session with me. And again, that's great for everyone. Everyone wins. The customer gets a great setup of the financial model. And I get to hear firsthand from the customer what their questions are, what they're having trouble with. I can ask them things about how they found me. There's all kinds of good that comes out of that. So everyone wins in those one-on-one sessions. So that's really what I'm trying to drive people towards is the one-on-ones, but I'm happy to take the self-serves as well. I learn a lot from those people also. So that was my pricing strategy, and that's how I'm getting paid for customer validation. And now I have one other bonus strategy, which is, and this is the 4th one, is tell everyone what I'm doing. And I think this, I see a lot of founders struggle with this. They want to be in stealth mode because they're worried someone's going to steal their idea. But what I've found is that stealth kills startups. If I tell everyone what I'm doing, it makes it so much easier for people to help me, right? They can find me customers, they can find me employees, they can find me investors. It's just so much easier if I tell everyone what I'm doing. And again, what I've found is that stealth kills startups. And you see that on the big scale. Magic Leap is having trouble. And Magic Leap was famously secretive. And the problem with that is they built a product that no one wanted to use, right? And they didn't figure out that no one wanted to use it until way too late. Whereas if they had been putting that product in people's hands, early versions, prototypes, people would have been like, hey, this sucks. And they would have known to change the form factor of the product in advance. So just be careful around stealth. It's so much easier for people to help you if you tell them what you're doing. All right, that's it. And you can grab free resources at rocketproforma.com/resources. I have all kinds of templates, articles, resources to help you with your pitch deck, your financial model. Check it out. Thanks.